nations of the Western Hemisphere, in violation of Soviet assurances, and in defiance of American and hemispheric policy. This sudden, clandestine decision to station strategic weapons for the first time outside of Soviet soil is a deliberately provocative and unjustified change in the status quo, which cannot be accepted by this country. If our courage and our commitments are ever to be trusted again by either friend or foe.
All right, guys, let's talk about that speech. First, what's Kennedy's tone? Serious? Talk more about that, Gus. How do you know he's serious?
Well, he brings up like a lot of facts about the U.S. being a dictator.
Okay.
This way, it's
Sam?
he's talking about almost like the uprising of the war. So his tone is very connected to that. We're in danger, like make sure that we're protected and secure.
Good. Okay, so we're serious. We're worried. Anyone else? Anybody else have a different idea when it comes to President Kennedy's tone? All right. What evidence does he use? What evidence does he use, Sasha? So he's like using specific facts that have come to him to make his case to the American people, right? Marco, do you have an idea? Talk about surveillance, perfect. So he seems well informed. Iman? Yes, that's an emotional appeal, right? Okay. Do you think he's convincing? Is he convincing? What is he convincing you of? What's he convincing you of, guys? He's justifying what, Marco? Okay, so he's not really convincing you of a particular policy change, right? He's not saying we're going to go invade. He's not saying that we're going to go take out the missiles, right? What's the purpose of this speech? Or what's the purpose? So, he's trying to make his case for any action that he might have to take to repel this, right? And he's trying to say, Americans, get ready for a decision I'm going to make. This is why, these are the stakes, and just be prepared, okay? So it's not that he's convincing or not convincing, but are you ready right now? Or are you like, okay, I'm with you, President Kennedy. Was he convincing so you support him in any decision that he wants to make, or are you not supporting him? Aman, you are supporting him? Why? Okay. Anybody else? Are you convinced? Sam, are you convinced? Do you think that he made the case?
Yeah, it also sounds confident at the same time, so it's like, the fact where just
It's okay. Why don't you? I'll come back to you if you come back up with it. Last question, guys. You know that there are missiles in Turkey. Is that a confounding variable? Does it change the perception that you have of President Kennedy's speech? Why? All of you guys are nodding. Okay, say that louder, Marlon. Why? Okay. I like it.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I think that's a good idea. All right, so how does the crisis end? Let me see if I can get this resized. How does the crisis end? Well, what does the U.S. and Kennedy have to offer? What do they have to offer, guys? If we're going to come to the negotiating table, what does the U.S. and Kennedy have to offer the Soviet Union? Yeah.